After going through this video, you will be able to style a website by applying font weight CSS property, font style CSS property, text align CSS property, line height CSS property. Let's continue our discussion on CSS properties, and in this video, we will discuss the following properties. We will start with font weight property. This property is used to specify a bold text. The default value of font weight is different for different elements. For a paragraph it is normal, but for any heading element, that is H1 to H6, it is bold. To specify font weight in our code, we can use this CSS property like this. Here we have decided the font weight as bold for the second paragraph. And in case we want to specify the font weight as normal, we can change the value from bold to normal like this. Next we have the font style property. It is used to specify an italic text. Similar to the way we have been adding the CSS property, we can specify the font style like this. If we want to specify the text in italics, then we will add the value as italic, or normal to specify the text as normal. Next we will move to the text decoration property. It is used to add or remove an underline from a text. The default value of this property is none for most of the elements except for the anchor tag. The syntax is simple. In the code, we will specify the property as text-decoration and its value as underline to underline a text. If we look at the output, we can see the text inside the anchor tag is by default underlined, and the second paragraph is also underlined as we have specified the text decoration here. Now if we want to remove the underline from the anchor tag, we do like this by specifying the value as none. Now sometimes we want to specify the alignment of our text horizontally. For example, to make the text left aligned, right aligned, center aligned, or to justify. This is similar to the text alignment options that we use in Word documents. This can be done using text align property. The default value for most of the elements is left. Let's see how we can use this property in our code. Here we have 4 paragraphs, and for each of them in our CSS code we have specified one text align property. In the output, we can see the text has aligned respectively as per the property specified. That is, the first paragraph is left aligned, the second paragraph is right aligned, the third paragraph is center aligned, and the fourth paragraph is justified. The last property which we will be covering in this video and this topic is line height. It is used to specify the height of a text line and to specify its value. We can use any length unit. To understand what we mean by line height, let us take this code as a reference and its output. Line height is basically the space above and below a line which is used to set distance between two lines of text. Let's say for this paragraph we have the font size as 16 pixel and the line height as 300 pixel. So the height of the entire text line will be 300 pixel, out of which the height of the text will be 16 pixel. The additional 284 pixel will be distributed into the space above and below the text. That is, 142 pixel goes above and 142 pixel goes below. Now to specify the line height, we can use this syntax. The property name followed by value in any length units. Another interesting thing here is that we can specify the line height using absolute values also. This means we don't need to add any length unit. And for this, we will first specify the font size of the text and then we will specify the value of line height property like this. So in this case, the line height will become 16 pixel into 20, that is 320 pixels. Please note that just seeing the video to learn all these CSS properties won't be sufficient to become a good developer. You need to write the code and check the output on your own wherever possible. So I would strongly recommend and suggest you to practice as much as you can. because only then you will become more comfortable while writing code and will eventually become a good web developer. Up next is a quiz. All the best.